Rebecca Bohm. Rebecca Bohm.
Hi, how y'all doing? Don't be expecting a big, eloquent thing, but here goes. So I will start with a quote from Neil Gaiman, an English author, who said, "There are no bad authors or books for children because every child is different. They can find the stories they need to and bring themselves to the stories." The issues with Julian is a Mermaid and the other 3 books, I didn't read The Bluest Eye because I didn't have time, being dressed tonight, is supposedly they pertain to differences in gender identity. And it's even questionable if Julian the Mermaid does. When I read that book, that's not where I went. I mean, I have children, they role-played as children, they dressed up, and it's just normal part of children development. Sometimes they're both girls, sometimes they did boy things, sometimes girl things. I just feel that's kind of a relevant issue in this book. Books on this subject, though, can be used to educate people and help individuals feel less isolated. Just because someone is not like you doesn't make them deviant or have an illness. It is censorship to want to remove something because it doesn't fit one's ideals or beliefs. The group behind the book reviews claim that the library is not interested in protecting children and are groomers. There is nothing to base this as a factual thing. It's just based on their fears. There's been no scientific evidence to produce these books are harmful. One complaint, the complainant said that the material is offensive to the average adult with contemporary community standards for minors. Well, I consider myself in that demographic, and I did not find it offensive. Who defines what is offensive? I also would like to know what statistic that they said it was the majority, because if you look around the room, I think at least the majority here do not support that complaint. It also says the library needs to represent the tax-paying majority of the parish that would find it offensive and remove it. Once again, I would like to know what they base that on. I pay my taxes, and I do not find the book offensive. There's definitely an anti-LGBTQ+ agenda and religious undertone to these book complaints. People need to realize society has changed, and they need to accept this and not be hateful. The LGBTQ plus community is not out to groom children, nor are the librarians. I will be honest, I feel this whole issue is a waste of everyone's time and resources. A small number of people has made a non-issue an issue. The people calling for the reviews are misinformed, and they need to accept everyone. I also think it's shameful, or maybe that's not the right word, that the person who made this complaint and is making everyone out here tonight and spending our taxpayers' money on this subject is not even here. I hope you'll keep this book in circulation, and thank you all for all you do.